Hello, everybody. My name is Joel, and welcome to Heavy Ammo Inbound. Today, as you can see clearly by the title, we are talking about some Battlefield 2042 and what I think about it. So I did what any very, very tiny YouTube channel co-owner would do, and I went ahead and spent the $60 so I can get in a few days early to play the open beta instead of waiting until it was free. So, here are my thoughts on the game so far. It's awful. I hate it. I never want to play it again. I'm kidding. I actually really, really liked it. I enjoyed the hell out of it. I wish that it had more than one map, but I understand that, they had to push it back. And this is just a beta, so I think what we got to see was actually pretty neat. I'm definitely going to be playing more of it as much as I can this weekend. But let's go ahead and talk about some of the things that I like and some of the things I dislike. I'll go over the things I dislike because there are so few of them. And that's mainly just the spawns can be kind of wonky sometimes. And then, sometimes when they're wonky, what I mean by that is either you click on a position to spawn on it, not like you're squad spawning, but when you spawn on like a sector, sometimes you'll spawn in the middle of gunfire, and sometimes, which is weird. I never thought that I wouldn't be okay with that, because in every other Battlefield, I feel like it always spawns you like a mile away from the actual position. And I didn't realize how much I liked that until I played this beta. However, I did find myself just rushing into the heat more often than not, because it's like so boring just running around in Conquest for like 20 minutes to find someone. So I would always like drop in on like the smaller parts of the map where things got hot. The other thing I didn't like is literally just the fact that there's only one map. But that's literally just the beta. So, I mean, I'm assuming that means I'm going to have 0 dislikes when the game actually comes out. As far as likes go, it's just absolutely fucking gorgeous. And that's something that I think that DICE and EA do really well every time they make Battlefield, is it somehow looks better than the last one. And I just upgraded my PC. I don't know if I've said it yet on this channel, but I just spent a bunch of money to fully upgrade my PC so I can actually like stream games on PC as well as play games on the same PC, because I can't afford two. So that was also a big plus for me, because I couldn't get a PS5. I couldn't get a PS5, so I figured like the only way to experience it like next gen was to just play it on PC. So I'll be doing that for Halo Infinite also. I haven't played it yet. Brendan got to play the beta. I should have. There was a way I could have gotten a code to play the beta, so I could have like at least tested it out. But I'm okay with going into that one pretty blind. But another thing that I really like about this game is that you don't feel so heavy anymore. And I don't know if that's because I've always played it on the Xbox or the PlayStation in the past, and there was no FOV slider, and it just didn't run as well. Like, it would hover around like 40 to 30 frames. But you don't feel as heavy, but it also all feels like every single action and movement has weight at the same time, which I know probably doesn't make any sense. They also added tac sprinting, like Modern Warfare and then Call of Duty Vanguard. And then they also have sliding now, which is something that I think that Battlefield has desperately needed for a long time. So I think that is going to help out a lot with people like sitting still. Like, I noticed that when I was getting in those like one-on-one close engagements, people were actually like playing a lot faster, like it was Call of Duty. So it's crazy. The only reason I think that I'm such a fan of this game so far is that it's like Call of Duty movement, but with Battlefield mechanics. The grappling hook is super cool. I'm glad there isn't like actual classes that have gadgets locked to that class anymore, besides like the, you know, like the grappling hook and the drones and stuff. And I don't know if you can even use those on other classes or not, but I'm assuming you can't. But like every class can have either a med kit or an ammo box now, which is really nice. Let's see, what else? What else? I know I'm running out of time, kind of, and I didn't think it was going to go that fast, but it did. Oh god. I really like how the guns sound. I really like the gunplay, surprisingly. And I love the fact that they went forward in time rather than backwards in time. I think that more game developers, I mean Call of Duty, Activision, I think that they need to start going to the future again. Because I personally I've always been a bigger fan of games that are either like modern day or in the future. And it's not like jetpack in the future. It's just like, perfect. It's like Modern Warfare 3, or like let's see, what Call of Duty wasn't, like Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 was in the future, but there's no jetpacks, which is great. I love jetpacks, don't get me wrong, but either way, this is just so much better than being in the past. Everything just feels so weird when it's in the past, like, and a lot of things just don't make sense when it's like that. So when we go into the future, you can get away with stupid shit and, you know, still make it seem somewhat realistic. I feel like they took away a little bit of that super duper realistic feel from this, which is great. I think that they went a little too hard on that in the past Battlefields. But yeah, I hope they just keep on continuing going forward in time rather than backwards with this. And I hope that after Vanguard, Activision finally pulls their heads out of their asses and starts making future and modern Call of Duties again. But that's pretty much it. I'm famous now, by the way. If you go and watch Exclusive Ace's review of this video and go to the 13-minute mark, you'll see that I was in his squad. Wasn't sure who he was at first when I saw him in my game, but I was like, God, I recognize that gamer tag from somewhere. And then I pulled up his Twitch and I saw him and I was like, oh, it's this guy. And then, yeah, so, and anyways, I'm famous. He used that gameplay of me and his squad in his video, 13 minutes. Watch it. I'm going to let the rest of the gameplay play out, even though there's not much left. Thanks for watching. Bye.